Hello, hello. Packing for 3 weeks in India, part 2, makeup edition. I have such a long history of overpacking, especially makeup, so I am really doing the best I can to keep it very, very simple and bring only the essentials. Last week I posted the skincare I am bringing, bare necessities only, and today we are doing makeup. And I am going to do the best I can to fit everything or almost everything in this tiny little makeup bag. As always, I will have product links, discount codes, lots and lots of information in the show more description box below, as usual. Anyway, if this sounds fun to you, throw this video a thumbs up and let's do it. This might be sort of a short video because, like I said, I am bringing only the bare essentials. Starting with a product I use every single day. You have heard me talk about it a million times, and it is my Pixie Peach Corrector. This is a peach cream corrector, very affordable at the drugstore. I use it every single day to cancel and neutralize the dark blue purple in my inner corner and under my eyes. I am definitely not leaving home without my Pixie Peach Corrector. And of course, I need a concealer. I am bringing my Lancome Tint Adult All Over Long Wear Concealer. This is a medium to full coverage concealer, but it works really well under the eyes as well as to spot conceal around the face. It of course comes with a doe foot applicator, and I am bringing it in the shade 215 Buff. You can see it is a really good shade match for me, blends beautifully, long lasting. As far as the complexion, at first I thought, well, I'll bring a foundation and a tinted moisturizer, but in the interest of keeping it super simple, I am only bringing one complexion product, and it is my Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. I absolutely love this. I am wearing it today. It comes in this very lightweight squeezy tube, which is perfect for travel. I have it in the shade 20 and light neutral. It is just a beautiful tinted hydrator, applies beautifully with my fingers, light to light medium coverage with a satin to slightly radiant finish. Absolutely love it. Like I said, I am wearing it today, and that is the only complexion product I am bringing to India. One cream bronzer. I recently fell absolutely in love with the Merit Beauty Bronze Balm Cream Bronzing Stick. Comes in a stick. I have it in the lightest shade called Clay. It is just such a beautiful, balmy, moisturizing, sheer but buildable, very, very natural cream bronzer. Absolutely love it. This is great for no makeup days. It works well over makeup, on bare skin. Absolutely love it. This is another Merit Beauty favorite is their Flush Balm Cheek Color. And no, this video is not sponsored. I first fell in love with their cream blush last spring when I purchased the shade Purple Rain for a video. They recently did send me this shade here, Cheeky, in PR, and this is the shade I am bringing to India. It is, again, a very balmy consistency, very sheer but blendable, super lightweight, super moisturizing. Absolutely love it. Merit Cheek Balm in the shade Cheeky. And I cannot leave home without my #1 all-time most favorite powder blush that you have heard me talk about a million times. And it is, of course, the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade Mood Exposure. Favorite formula, favorite shade. Mood Exposure is just such a nice sort of neutral mauve that works so well on so many skin tones. And this formula, I like to say Hourglass puts magic dust in their formulas. It is perfect on mature skin. It gives a beautiful glow with no glitter. Speaking of Hourglass, the only powder I am bringing is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Finishing Powder. I have it in the shade Diffused Light. Now this is a translucent powder, but they do have different shades. I'm not sure why, because it really doesn't impart any color on my skin. Even though it is a finishing powder, I do use it to set under my eyes, to set my makeup. It takes away the shine, but leaves the glow. And like I said earlier, they do put magic dust in their powders, perfect on mature skin. Now this one I do have in the full size. I sort of wish I had it in the mini. I have the blush in the mini, the powder in the full size. There is the difference. You know, I have had this full-size powder for at least 3, maybe even 4 years. And like I said, I sort of wish I had the mini because it is much more travel friendly. Speaking of minis, I am bringing my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. This is a mini powder bronzer, powder highlighter. I have it in the lightest shade, super travel friendly, not only size-wise, but it is multifunctional. I'm actually wearing it on my eyes today as eyeshadow. The highlighter on the mobile lid, the bronzer in the crease. Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow, perfect for travel. Another easy everyday go-to that I do not want to be without is my Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize cream eyeshadow in the shade Oyster Pearl. This is such an easy everyday go-to. It has a beautiful moussey consistency. My fingernail is too long to put in there right now, but it applies beautifully, applies and blends beautifully. Really, really pretty on mature eyes. A nice satin finish, not too glittery, not too shimmery, very long lasting. Charlotte Tilbury Oyster Pearl is an everyday go-to, and it is definitely coming to India. Finishing up the eyes with more of my everyday go-tos. Of course, I am bringing my L'Oreal La Liner for my tight line. I am bringing taupe gray tweed. It also comes in brown and navy blue. Another eye pencil I use virtually every single day is my Sephora Collection Retractable Waterproof Eye Pencil. I have it in the shade Shimmering Taupe. This is just a very light, sort of neutral taupe shade that gives very soft definition to my lower lash line, and I also use it on my outer corner and upper lash line. Sephora Collection Taupe Gray Tweed. I have gone through so many of these, and I know you've heard me talk about it and show it in action many times before. So tight line with L'Oreal, eyeliner with Sephora Collection Taupe Gray Tweed, and of course mascara. I am bringing my Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. I have been loving this. It has one of those sort of plastic wands, which I didn't used to love, but it is very flexible and it really does a nice job giving length and volume, but leaving the eyelashes really natural and fluffy looking. Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational, love that. And lastly, of course, our brows. I am loving this NYX Thick-It Stick-It Volumizing Brow Mascara that also helps tint and hold your brows in place. I think it has little fibers in there. It really does tint, volumize, and hold my brows. I am wearing it today. Most days, this is all I use on my brows, but I am going to bring a brow pencil just in case, and it is the L'Oreal Stylist Brow Liner. It has a very fine-tipped pencil and, of course, a spoolie. So brows, 2 products, a very fine-tipped L'Oreal pencil, and the NYX Thick-It Stick-It. So let's see how everything fits in this small little makeup case. Pixie Peach Corrector, Lancome Concealer, Tarte Tinted Hydrator, Merit Beauty Bronzer, Merit Beauty Cream Blush, Hourglass Blush, this is a mini, Hourglass Powder, I wish this was a mini. Speaking of mini, Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, very convenient mini. Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize. And lastly, all of my eye products. And it all fits in this convenient travel case. Now, I know you're saying, Tamara, what about lipstick? I am actually bringing several lipsticks. I just cannot be minimal with lipstick. I wear it every single day. It makes me happy. I need options even in India. However, I am only bringing 1 lip pencil. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and there is the lip pencil. I am also bringing Lisa Eldridge Painterly. This is her Luxuriously Lucent line. There is Painterly right there. It is a nice balmy moisturizing formula. This is my lips but better. It actually lives in my purse. Next up we have a mini, a Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk mini. This is Pillow Talk medium, and there it is right there. Pillow Talk Mini Medium. This is a matte lipstick, but super comfortable. Absolutely love it, and it is a mini. Next up, we have a Milani matte lipstick. This is in the shade Petal. Really nice, bright pink lip color. There it is, right there. And I love the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Balms. It's sort of a gloss in a stick. It is a, you have to pump it up, but it is very sheer, very glossy. And there is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Balm. And I believe that is the shade Raspberry. Super, super, it feels so amazing on the lips. I have to bring the Tarte. And once again, I fell in love with the Merit Lip Oil. This is not a gloss. It is not a lipstick. It is an oil. And it shows up, where is it? It's right there. It actually shows up on my lips much better than it shows up on my arm. This is in the shade Fashion. I definitely want to get more of the Merit Lip Oils. Love those. And then one of my favorite lipsticks is this Bobbi Brown Crushed Liquid Lip in the shade, I think it's What a Fig or Give a Fig. And it is, where is it? Where is it? Yeah. And this is the Give a Fig, Bobbi Brown Give a Fig. Anyway, I am bringing all of these lipsticks to India because they make me happy. I wear them every single day, and they're all going in their own little carrying case. Oh, by the way, of course, I am bringing 2 City Lips lip glosses. These are so moisturizing, so hydrating. I actually consider them to be more part of my skincare. I use the clear at night as a sleeping mask. I use it in the morning to pre-hydrate my lips. I also love the shade San Diego, a very, very sheer, shimmery, sort of peachy pink shade, which really looks pretty over any color. Anyway, all of these lipsticks fit perfectly in their own little lipstick bag. This video might not be as short as I had originally thought because I do want to share with you the 10 makeup brushes I am bringing with me, and they will all fit in this travel case. It was a little bit hard to narrow it down to 10 because I use a lot of brushes, but narrow it down I did, starting with a brush I use every single day. This is the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. I use this every single day to apply my Pixie Peach Corrector. It is soft and dense and domed, and it applies that peach corrector perfectly in that dark inner corner. Very affordable Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. For concealer, like so many other people, I absolutely adore the BK Beauty Angie Hot and Flashy Concealer Brush. It just works perfectly to pat and smooth my concealer. It works really nicely around my nose. Corrector brush, concealer brush, use them every single day. They are. And my number one most favorite foundation brush is the BK Beauty 109 foundation brush. This was originally released a couple of months ago, and it was only available in a set, but it is now available as a single brush, and I absolutely love it. I love the shape, I love the softness, I love the density. It is perfect for applying foundation. It is the same shape as the Angie Hot and Flashy Concealer Brush. You can see the size difference there. And it is the same shape and density as the original 101 foundation brush, which everybody loves so much. But I found the 101 foundation brush to be just a little bit too big for my face. So the 109 is sort of the Goldilocks foundation brush for me. Absolutely love it, and I am definitely bringing it to India. Also really, really good for applying and blending cream bronzer and cream blush. For powder bronzer and powder blush, I am bringing my Rephr 104 brush. I love the size, it's soft, it's angled, it's perfect for patting and blending powder bronzer, powder blush. Absolutely love it. That is brush number 4. Brush number 5 is my all-time most favorite powder brush, and it is a BK Beauty 102 powder brush. Incredibly soft, perfect for patting, buffing powder all over the face. It is so soft. Kate the Great Beauty used to say it was like bunny feet dancing on your face, and I absolutely agree. I could just sit here and touch this to my face all day. So, so pretty. I love it. Another Rephr brush that I am bringing is the Rephr 19. And this I am going to be using to set my under eyes, apply highlighter, super, super soft. It's a little bit flat like that. I don't know. Rephr, what is this? Rephr 19. Rounding out the brushes with 4 eyeshadow brushes. I am bringing my Real Techniques base eyeshadow brush. This is fluffy but a little bit flat, and this is the brush that I always use to apply my Charlotte Tilbury Oyster Pearl cream eyeshadow. Very, very affordable, and it is perfect for applying cream eyeshadow. I am also bringing another brush that I use every single day, and it is the Rephr 27 fluffy blending brush. I actually have a couple of these. I like to keep one clean to blend the edges, but in this case, in India, I am bringing it as my only sort of, crease brush. I will apply and blend my transition shades with the Rephr 27. Now, Rephr brushes are natural bristle goat hair, and they just hold on, deliver, and blend powders beautifully. I am also bringing my Rephr 01, which is a flat, sort of fluffy blending brush, very, very versatile. You can, do your transition area. It's somewhat flat, so you can apply shadow onto your lid. It is a very versatile eyeshadow brush. I use it all the time. And lastly, of course, I need a flat shader brush. So I am bringing the Rephr 02 flat shader brush for applying shimmer to the eyelid. So that brings us to 10 brushes. Let's get these put away. My 2 concealer brushes, my BK Beauty 109 foundation brush, my Rephr 04 brush that I will be using for powder bronzer and powder blush, BK Beauty Bunny Feet Dancing on Your Face powder brush, Rephr 19 for setting under my eyes and applying highlighter, Real Techniques base shadow brush for cream eyeshadow, Rephr 27 fluffy blending brush, Rephr 01 very versatile eyeshadow brush, and Rephr 02 flat shader brush. So all my brushes, oh, and I have a sponge somewhere, my sponge. I am bringing my, what is this, e.l.f. Camo Concealer Sponge. So my tools, my brushes, my sponge all fit in this little carrying case. So let's put this all together, because I always bring this case because I like to hang it on the door of whatever, wherever I'm staying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my main makeup in there and then zip that up and turning it around, my makeup brushes and my lipstick all in this one case. I do want to add one more product because I do have room. I just cannot leave home without my Persona Identity eyeshadow palette. This has come with me on every single trip. I use the heck out of it. It is one of my all-time most favorite, most used eyeshadow palettes. You can see how well used and loved it is. It has a variety of mattes, a nice cream colored matte, a medium brown, a deep brown, and these shimmers. The Persona formula is so good. These shades are so versatile. I can create a really pretty, easy, natural, everyday look, dress it up. Because I do have room, I am bringing my Persona Identity palette, and it will fit in perfectly right there. So that is all my makeup that I am bringing to India in one convenient travel case. Now, I don't know if this seems minimal to you, but compared to what I usually bring, it is very, very minimal. And I'm pretty sure I will get use out of every single one of these products. After weeks and weeks of to-do lists, I'm starting to feel pretty prepared and really, really excited. I have one more day before I leave for India. I do have some last minute details to finish up. And remember, I am hoping to be able to film and upload videos while I'm in India, but it is possible I may miss an upload. So if you don't see me on a Sunday, please don't worry. But please remember to check in on my YouTube community page as well as Instagram, because I am hoping to share some of my India adventures with you on those sites. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really, really appreciate your time. Have yourself a great day, a wonderful week, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.